Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome on into North Dakota today. Well, listen to this. Winter storms around the country have led to an emergency blood shortage. Executive Director of the American Red Cross serving eastern North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, Kimberly Vossatag, is here this morning to share how we can help and how the need is dire. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so this is a little unbelievable, but when you really think about it, of course weather is impacting something like this. What's going on with the shortage?
Yes, absolutely. So the weather, even though it's nice here, right? We had a gorgeous day yesterday, but throughout the country we are experiencing a 20-year blood shortage at the American Red Cross. So we are, I believe, about 15,000 units short currently. So it is a dire situation.
That is so scary when you really hear that out loud. What do we need to be doing right now to help curb the shortage?
Yeah, and luckily we are so good here in North Dakota, and especially in my chapter. I'm so blessed to be in the role that I'm in. We have next week 3 blood drives coming up locally here in Fargo and in one in Detroit Lakes, and they are booked. They're booked. We are so happy to see that.
Yeah.
Even in our region of North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota, we just have such a great donation group that continues to donate blood. So we are very grateful.
That's wonderful to hear. So is this require a lot of volunteers? Tell us kind of the ins and outs and how necessary it is to volunteer in local communities.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it seems like we, the Red Cross is such a national organization, but we keep forgetting, and I forget, just being a month in, that it is such a local impact. We really truly have the local volunteers that we do rely on all the time. We are currently looking for volunteers, so if anyone is interested, please come to any of our blood drives. We will have the recruitment side of the Red Cross there to ask questions, answer questions, and really get you involved in the Red Cross. It takes maybe an hour of time, and you can be as involved as you want to be. You don't have to be going out in deployments, but it is an option.
Yeah, pretty wonderful when you think about it. So Giving Hearts Day coming up. Yeah. Tell us about what you guys are focusing on. I think it is specifically helping military families and veterans. What's going on with that?
Yeah, so the Red Cross has 5 lines of service, which is just amazing to hear. So one of our lines of service is service to the armed forces. So we really look at military families and their veterans, military families, and help support them 24/7. If that would be to be emergency communications, say if you have a loved one overseas and something happens at home, we are the ones that are actually doing that emergency communication to the military member overseas and trying to get them home for something. So
incredible.
Yeah.
So just remind us again how important this is, how big of a need this is. I know, as you mentioned, regionally we respond really well, which is great, but the need is there. Oh,
the need is absolutely there. So we, as the Red Cross, we have about every month we have a set of 3 days that we get to do blood. And they come up from the Minneapolis area. So we're really looking at more opportunities to host more blood drives, to find the partners out in the community that we can pair up with, and we can really start doing more blood drives so we can help curb the shortage and just keep ahead of it, because you just never know when illness like COVID that we had a couple of years ago, or even the weather is going to impact our blood shortage. So we just really encourage you to go to redcrossblood.org to learn information about hosting a blood drive, and definitely look up your zip code on the Red Cross Blood website as well, because we do have, like I said, we are booked next week for Giving Hearts Day. But in March, we have some great events coming up, one at Drucker Brewing, so they're great areas to go to. So we just encourage you guys to get involved. So
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Of course. And then one more time, the website.
Yes, redcrossblood.org.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, stick around, everybody. It is Monday, so that means we are cooking with Cashway after the break.